you cannot see, close your eyes. What do you hear?
Starlight chivalry, things bright, making things ignite. The sky-earth relation is craving dark invasion. Patriots, tie knots, and flocks. Flipped heavily, steadily, repetitively, wise and caution at the terracotta auction. Earn the right to big, confess everything, stopping yourself from cropping, tsunami dropping, till the earthquake and Haitian creations of ungodly deprivations, contaminated self-righteous nationalistic flags are raising. My friends, we're swinging in the social tree vines, swinging into coal mines, living amongst the pines, giving a second chance, trying to live at the vine. Long drives and sunsets, heavy eyelids and bone set, jaws wired and casts, Ash Wednesday and midnight mass.
Okay, guys, so Turtle Verse. We got some non-fiction.
Yes, we do.
I've actually talked to
in the spirit
Necro
of our
about this, guys.
in the spirit of our previous conversation, we're gonna bring in some drug music.
Drug music.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Drugs? I was talking about drugs.
Yeah.
I always get myself in
the spirit of I don't work for the government anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm always doing drugs and not giving a shit and fucking it gets me in trouble. Like I got strikes from eating mushrooms on camera and that wasn't good.
I remember that one.
Fucking quarter gram.
I remember that.
Those were fun shows.
I was on top of the world.
They were meandering, very meandering.
Yeah. I like because I don't have a real like addictive personality. I like to kind of recreational use drugs and just like do fun shit and see what happens. Some people can't do that,
Yeah.
And I realize that some people can't, drink 5 or 6 beers a day and not drink more than that. Some people can't do that.
Right.
Like some people would have to get shit faced every time they drink.
Every day.
That's a sad thing. It's a sad thing to not have control. And but this is a song about doing drugs. So let's hear
some drug music.
Let's hear some drug music. Doing drugs and selling drugs.
Yes, Presto, Necro's brother.
Yeah, Necro's brother, Ill Bill.
Ill Bill. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Necro. Yeah, Ill Bill's great too, dude. He's got like a real fucking big pun type of vibe going on.
Yeah.
But so does Necro though. At the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean they're both. I don't know if is he from Brooklyn?
Who?
Big pun, or is he from Queens? Brooklyn. Queens.
Big pun. You know
Queens
what? I don't want to misspeak on that because I'm drawing a blank on that right now. I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't remember either, but
I don't remember where he's from.
I know that Necro has told me.
The Bronx.
The Bronx. Okay. He's from the Bronx. Okay. So Necro has told me about. They did some stuff with nonfiction. I forget. We had a conversation about something about nonfiction. I forget. I'm not sure if it was good or bad. I forget. Just something. I remember Necro bringing it up in a conversation in one of those because Necro wakes up real early. He wakes up at like 4 a.m. to fucking work out and shit, right? So when I was working the overnights, it would be like 2 a.m, and I'm awake, just fucking trying to stay awake, and Necro would be up, like fucking talking to me while he's taking a shit or whatever the fuck he was doing.
All right then.
Okay, nonfiction. Ill Bill. I follow Ill Bill on Facebook, and he's good, dude. I like it. I like his style. I like what he's doing. Ill Bill. Let's do it. Who else is in this nonfiction? Ill Bill and who else? Anybody know?
No, off the top I don't remember.
I'm just gonna see what else we've listened to.
I'm having a flighty kind of night right now, so.
Yeah, it's been a busy day.
It really has been.
I was hoping you'd hear.
I've only heard one
LXG
song. I've heard No
tonight.
Tomorrow.
I thought that was one that you would like. So.
I'm sorry. Which one, Chuck?
I was hoping you would catch the LXG track I had. That was one that I thought you would specifically.
When I saw it though, it looked familiar to me.
Could be. I mean, it's pretty new. It was like 2 weeks old.
Okay, I mean, but I do listen to some newer stuff. But yeah, okay. Right. I mean, I got to go through this to build the playlist anyway, so I'll hear it.
Yeah, and there's a couple tracks at the start that you obviously. I think every song's made the playlist tonight, actually. So
right. Yeah. All right.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Good tracks tonight.
Good night. Okay, this is drug music. Let's do it
drug
right
music.
now.
In Uncle Howie's life. Drugs and music.
Drugs and music.
My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction.
Therapeutic to the user. Oh, he's conflating music with drugs.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what this song's to me about.
Non-fiction. Slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction. Slam dance to it.
Bach Red and Gore-Tex.
Fuck carried at the farm, sabotage the guard with the crimes. Call me Dust Wild, the rap then it's hot for black helicopter. Smash the teleprompter, blast response to black Sabbath concert. First row, hospital, nurse blow. Life is good in the hood, and when I
This is Ill Bill, though, right?
hard drugs, sort of shotguns, we got thugs. Get my cock sucked by rock groupies and pop sluts. Weird chicks with big titties and pierced clits. Exotic dancers in love with Bill. The fuck you think? Catch me at the bar, whipping off the drugs and drinks, bloods and crips, coke dealers, thugs and pimps. Under the influence of things, I bring the drug musical, shooting you up with dope, beautifully composed narcotics. It's diabolical. You're like a crackhead prostitute without the loot, but it's the music that's responsible. Drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it.
Therapeutic to the user.
Therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction.
I love that mid-side scratch.
The more inside my mind, the more I'm lost, the more I find, the more the vibe, so the skies open wide, rain pouring, we leave your brain torn, brainstorm till the pain gone. We gon' unify the streets against the beast, so turn your gang on, hang on for life, OD, relevant drugs, heroin buzz, my team some intelligent thugs. Y'all fear emotion, my crew pack the dance floor like dance hall, me and my man's all slap y'all like handball. It's like a jungle sometimes, we live in gangland, Brooklyn, criminals, thieves, thugs, and hoodlums. Captors with a gun out, take over your drug route, then blow off your legs and feed in order you to run out. I'm in the 3 P's on the streets like peace. But got guns for your cats who wanna see a C's beat. I don't breathe right, my life don't seem right. I don't sleep nights, I won't until my whole family eats right.
My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music.
I love when they got someone cutting up shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
I caught this Buick with the seats pulled out in the back phase. I keep a hungry pack of villains like killers and crap games. Some on religious fasting, some on mics and others blasting.
Wow.
Some are dead of in jail, father they young bastard. I pump the drug music, abuse beats, I've been through it. SPs and MPCs, OZs to QPs, coke rocks to M3s, get turns to V.
Wow.
Work our way up, we don't give a fuck who gets stuck.
This is song
Next
tonight.
weight up,
This is
we
song
saw the
tonight.
world to lay in the cut. I could've went to college, staying bent with drug scholars, plants and bricks, fancy whips, plants and kicks, exotic chicks, tongue pierce, play with the pussy flick. Like click, click, the paparazzi tripping off six, ripping off tits, the shorty
Sex,
cat.
drugs, and rock and
like I'm in
roll,
Vegas
bro.
with a trunk of coke. Up in your projects and you never know I'm selling soap. Smelling the dope, hung the Pope in Brooklyn. How he took his wallet plus his laptop. Jumped in the whip, skidded to the nearest crack spot.
My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction, slam dance to it. My drug music, therapeutic to the user. Non-fiction.
Well, dude, that was an experience. I gotta say, I mean, I'm really digging Ill Bill, dude.
Oh, dude, he was
I really
spitting.
did. Oh, and that last guy, who was that last guy? That was fucking.
Yeah, you know what?
epic.
I wish I remember the order of the MCs, and I don't remember the order of the MCs.
Fuck, that was good. They're all good, dude. They're all
Yeah,
fucking good.
I gotta
The
dig
beat was
into
sick
some
as
more
well.
fucking Ill Bill and
Yeah.
Wasn't
Follow
he-
him on
isn't he
Facebook.
in La
He's
Coca
always
Nostra
posting
too?
links. Yeah, La Coca Nostra. That's right.
he's in La Coca Nostra too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is. He is.
fucking Ill Bill, dude.
Who
I
else
gotta
is in
tell
La Coca Nostra?
ya. Everlast.
So we got Ill Bill, then Sabak Red, then Gore-Tex.
Oh, Gore-Tex fucking ripped the shit out of this
Yeah,
fucking
he
beat,
did. He
dude.
did.
Yeah, Gore-Tex is dope.
So
Gore-Tex
I gotta
is
say though, like the MCs were dope, like really great, and the cuts in between the tracks was great.
Yeah, the cuts were sick.
The backing beat, like I wanted more from it. It was, it was just there to give something to keep
To rap
like,
to.
it was effectively a metronome,
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
And
It was like an old school '90s beat.
yeah,
Well, see, and I was gonna, and I'm glad you said that because to be honest, right. Because to be honest with you, for me, this song, the highlight for this song are the flows.
yes.
That's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the scratching and all that. I'm with you on that on this one. Like,
Yeah.
I could have used a little bit more on the backbeat. Yeah, it just basically kept them in time. It kept them, I get it. But
Kept
for
the
me,
clock
this
ticking.
song, for me, what I loved about this song is that they took the beat as simple as it was, and they ripped the shit out of it.
Yes.
Still.
They just tore the new
You know
ass
what I
in
mean?
in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
direction.
Well,
Yeah, that song
I guess
tonight for me.
I don't even know if I'd say that because the I feel like what they did was kind of irrelevant to the beat. You know, like it kept time, but like any generic backbeat would have kind of served that purpose.
It could have been a drum beat. It could have been a drum beat.
Sure, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
So I kind of feel like, you know, they didn't do anything specific to like, you know, with the beat. It was just it was there.
Hey,
you know?
who knows what the beat budget was for that one, and they just
yeah, it's like an Anno Domini $10 beat. Commercial use $10. Yeah.
The intern sitting there the intern sitting there with the 808s is like, I can do this.
Yeah. Exactly. I dig it, man. I dig displays of vocal power for sure.
Right on. Nico thinks it's a song of the night
song of the night for
material.
Me.
So
sure, but that's
I'm saying 9.1.
9.1. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the beat though will keep it sub 8 for me, and that'll probably put it. I'm gonna put that in like 7.3.
Okay. 7.3, I can respect that. I can respect the 7.3.
That's still a damn good score, man.
For me, even though I know it's fine, I got to give it like an 8.3, 8.4. You know what I mean?
Hey man, you like your track? You like your track?
I do. I like my track, man.
I give mine an 8.5.
I almost prefer simpler beats. Like I almost prefer not listening to it. I almost prefer it just being there, like Chuck said.
Right.
You know, sometimes. Yeah. Right now I'm real bar heavy. I just want to hear
context
bars.
matters.
Yeah, it does. And I don't really firmly believe in anything. I believe different shit every day, dude. Like, I don't have any values, you know.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Any values?
You missed it when we were starting the show out, and Conscious was saying how he thinks Cannabis is the best bar rapper that existed, and I said, well, in fairness, you say a lot of people are the best. So
and they all are. Every single goddamn one is one of them.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a bar. I forgot to get the vote up. Fuck.
Come on. Yazers or nasers.
Let's get into it right now.
Maybe if we pose this as some sort of kind of question response. You know, a Q&A maybe, yeah. And maybe we could do a Q&A.
Who the fuck does a Q&A?
Fuck Q&A.
Long after your submission,
Fucking
sacred repetition, no knocks to the transmission, hard rhyme disposition.
Although maybe that might be able to be utilized on Presto's channel once people start knowing about this.
Every direction that he turns.
You know what I'd like to know? I'd like to know out of each month which mixtape that public thought was the best.
Wilkshake carved from the learning tree.
That'd be a good Q&A. If we could do that in 2.4. We could do that in 2.4. We could do a Q&A in the roundup because Presto. By the way, Presto's watching. Presto. By the way, guys, you're watching on Presto's channel. Everybody subscribe to Presto's channel. If you're watching on our channel,
go
over to Presto's channel and subscribe on Presto's channel, Presto's Underground. And also, if you're watching on Presto's channel, go over to ours, Temple of Bars, and subscribe to ours. We'll help each other out.
Love to have a new family join in.
Yeah, what was I just saying?
I am out for the night.
Okay, Chuck.
Yeah, got work in the morning. It's 12:30.
You got Manhattan shit to do, bro. I understand.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right,
Chuck. Peace out, Chuck. Thanks, man. Okay, so that was you nonfiction drug music. 100% say yes. Let's get into the next one right now.
We continue this vision long after your submission. Sacred repetition, no knocks in the transmission. Hard rhyme disposition, needed for the expedition. Learns on the mic, making this shit a tradition. Learns, burns, tracks, every direction that he turns. The redwood's upturned as he addresses his concerns. The point of no return, that meeting was adjourned. Excellence is preferred, delivered by stealthy birds. Wilkshake carved from a learning tree. Tipped with cast iron from a bloody killing spree. Stiff on skin free, perfection guaranteed. Classes bourgeoisie, giving away free MP3s. Roots sink so deep, underground smoke screen. Herd of rabid sheep, hope you get what I mean. Try not to oversleep, melatonin and caffeine. Making tracks that are cheap, the lyrical marines. Tongue twister savages, nothing left to salvage. Hip-hop is our language, the whole fucking package. If you cross this passage, you better micromanage. Turn your head into cabbage, you'll need more than just a bandage. Verbal pyrotechnics, equipped with some relics. A couple of skeptics, and a full fucking cartridge. Lines of skilled archers, some wisdom and some knowledge. Clean up your garbage, and go back to fucking college.
Okay, one of my best verses of all time, I think.